This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For NBA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks will get the first crack on offense today. Because this offense features a receiver that certainly hurt opponents. So how do you think they're going to defend him? Do they single cover him or give him extra attention?
Well, Chris, I really think it's going to depend on how the corners are playing for this defense, because if you leave him one-on-one, he's got the skill set to make you pay for that. And this quarterback does a really good job of locating him, especially on those third down situations.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. He the Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense out there for their first possession. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 4-2. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Hand off to the single back. It's Esther Middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. No huddle here for the offense. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Takes off in a bootleg. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Wilson, bringing pressure. Incomplete, he was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a handoff. Powering through.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. The Gamecocks will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. Past the 10, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back. Some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they... Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line, it's Sprout. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets past the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Great cut. They whiff on him. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Great move in the open field. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Arkansas has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play that is scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the fifth time today. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Scanning the field. It's Wilson. Pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming.
Looking deep to the right side. What a catch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And the Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
In the red area, it's Edwards. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Press coverage now from these DBs. Sideline catch Bay, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. The Gamecocks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. In the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got his man wide open. And they'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
The sure hands. It's Marshall. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Off the play fake on first down. Looks right and lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Razorbacks.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
21, South Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. looks right for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Encroachment defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's reeled in. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Wilson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long.
It's a fake. Looking to throw. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line and run the hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Edwards. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Here we go, 3rd and short and the 7th play of this drive. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. As the first down is still going. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. First down and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So it's Arkansas in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We need a yard here in 4th down to keep this drive alive. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense neat.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
South Carolina, 10.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. downfield. It's Sellers. He makes the grab. Gets into space at the 50. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They call the counter run here. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired,
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
AT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17.
That makes the score for Arkansas 28, South Carolina.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The back's got it on the pitch. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pounding away with the run game. Hurdling up and over. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. But a quick stop for the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the fourth quarter, down now multiple possessions, this one's all but decided.
And the Arkansas offense will take over.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking for some space. It's Edwards. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy hit the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Breaking free at midfield. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get